Good morning and welcome to John Hughes Morning Focus. It is Tremendous Tuesday, October 4th, 2022. Hope you're all having a great morning so far, and that's what we're going to talk about. Some tips, some ideas, some thoughts, some best practices on how to start your day the best you can. Because ultimately, the way you start your day is going to have a very strong influence on how the rest of the day goes. And by being in charge of it, you'll be better prepared for whatever life has prepared for you throughout the day. So, some thoughts. What a lot of people will say, and I would agree, is that the day really starts the night before. So, going to bed, getting a good night's sleep at a regular time is going to make a huge difference. And ideally, waking up after you've had enough rest without having to use an alarm. I mean, how often do you wake up, you hit the alarm, put it on snooze, and go back to sleep, but not really, because you're thinking, oh no, it's going to go off in a few more minutes, gosh, I'm so tired. Well, all that can be avoided by getting a good night's sleep, and ideally doing it in such a way that your body wakes up naturally. And then, the next step, this is something that I do, I put the phone on airplane mode so that during the night, it's not going to be emitting rays that might mess with me, or it's not going to be buzzing and clicking and dinging and disturbing and the light won't go on to disturb the sleep throughout the night. So then, waking up in the morning, that's like the best quiet time, and the morning, the day is still yours. So what a lot of people do will perhaps deal with pets and deal with animals, but already the outside world is beginning to demand of you. I always enjoy, I've got a cat that'll come and sit with me, and I just stop the world for a minute and sit there and listen to it purr and think, thank you. It's kind of a moment of Zen where I feel so blessed to have this creature that's so loving and routinely comes and sits with me, and it's not for too long, so I really bring into the present and just enjoy that time together. That's special. This creature loves me, and it's just such a warm beginning to the day. And then a lot of people will do some sort of exercise. It might be calisthenics. Many people do cold plunges. I think that's crazy personally, but some people are into it. Many people will go jogging or biking. I personally love to go to the gym a little bit later. But before that, the very first thing that I do personally is I start off the day with a gratitude list, just for waking up in the bed, for having a home, for having my wife next to me, for being blessed with family, for having useful things to do throughout the day that I can contribute to the world, for having food. The list goes on and on and on and on and on. So I find that to be a good way to start for the day. And then some sort of writing or journaling can often be very helpful. Planning out the day ahead, perhaps reflecting on yesterday, but staying in the moment and being present, because finally, yesterday is gone. And so some questions to ask about yesterday might be, what did I learn from yesterday? What can I put into practice today, bringing it in from yesterday? What could I do better today than I did yesterday because of what I've learned? And so taking from yesterday, but we've got to leave it behind, like Babe Ruth said. You don't win games on yesterday's home runs. So we've got to get ready to make our own new home runs today if we're going to succeed and contribute. And then planning out the day so that we know exactly what are the most important things that we can do. And write them down, tackle them. Putting things on a paper will start the creative juices, perhaps brainstorming about the best way. It'll put it somewhere in the subconscious so that we can begin to get a better plan for exactly how are we going to tackle those most important things that we've got to do during the day. And then some sort of exercise would get the physical juices going and be ready for the day. And then finally, doing some sort of reading, something good for your brain, maybe something spiritual to get grounded, so that when you finally take the phone off of airplane mode and begin to go out and allow the world in, checking your emails and your Instagrams and your YouTube and your Facebook and Snapchat and on and on and on and on, you will be prepared, you'll be grounded, because you will have started the day solidly with time for yourself to reflect, to prepare, and to be grateful, and then to go out there and have a fantastic day. So I'd ask you to please share these ideas, share the channel, please subscribe, hit that notification bell. Have a tremendous Tuesday, and we will see you again soon. Take care.